Greetings and blessings, everyone. This is Alsharon of the GodStar. Today, I would like to speak to you upon a subject that is vitally important today. Good versus evil, light versus dark, positive, negative, white, black. This is a product of duality, a duality that is based in this dimensional sphere as part of a learning process for the humanity of Earth. Everyone needs to experience what is darkness and what is light. For how can you truly understand light if you do not understand darkness? And rather, how can you understand darkness if you do not understand light? So you see, it becomes a product of perception of what we term, or what you term, to be good and bad. On this planet, they have instituted, shall we say, that which is of darkness, of the shadow, is evil, is not good, it's bad. It wants to destroy you, it wants to eat your soul, it feeds upon you. And in a way, it's true, and yet it is not true. Darkness has no interest in destroying anyone. For you see, those of darkness, what you term dark workers, are incarnated upon this world as starseeds, just like light workers are. Only they view things a bit differently. They view things from the perspective that chaos and confusion and destruction creates evolution. And if you look at it, if you look at, say, war, which most people would look at war and say, this is evil, this is bad, all of these innocent people are dying. So you look at World War II or the Korean conflict or the Vietnam conflict or any of these wars, and what do you see? You see destruction. You see chaos. You see death. But what do you also see? You see advancements in technology. You see advancements in medicine. Advancements that have nothing to do with destruction, has nothing to do with evil. In fact, the advancements in medicine have saved countless lives. Therefore, they look at this and they go, you see, what we say is correct. And when you are moving in a plane of duality as dense as the one here on Earth is, because it is third dimensional, you see in the fifth dimension there is also duality, but it is of a what you might term a lighter shade. There is more conscious understanding of the roles individuals play in the fifth dimension than what you have here. You have many people who go around proclaiming that they are good, that they are of the light, they are light workers, oh, they are wonderful people, and yet they serve darkness. They are filled with ego. They are filled with contempt. They are filled with competition. They are filled with, I am better than you. None of those things equate to light. So what one must do as a starseed is to locate the balance between the light and the darkness. You see, it is not about destroying darkness. It is not about destroying light. It is about finding a balance between the two and walking that path forward. There have been other groups, shall we say, earthbound groups, that have projected this concept. In Native American Indians, they call it the Red Road. In Buddhism, they call it the Middle Path. It is about 1 foot in the world of the physical, one world in the world of spirit, 1 foot in the world of light, 1 foot in the world of darkness. For you see, it is about the balance that you must find within yourself. It is not about, I have to be of light so that I am not of darkness. It is, I will find the balance within myself between the light and the darkness. You see, as light workers, there is this propensity for rules. Everything must happen according to this overall plan. Over these rules, you must focus on love and light and nothing else. You must do this and you must do that. As far as those of darkness, anything goes. You see, because it's about creating chaos and conflict. And then we have those who serve darkness, who are not part of this project. They are not here as starseeds. They do not have family members incarnated here as starseeds. What they have is a propensity to attempt to prevent the starseeds from accomplishing their goal, and they have attempted this on several occasions. Their latest attempt was thwarted, and it was something that could have been very, very bad. So, if you wish to overcome things like that, if you wish to overcome the darkness, shall we say, you have to find the light of balance. It is walking that balance, that road of balance within, that enables you to not only discover your truths, but it also enables you to begin to see things more clearly. For you see, if you're so focused on darkness or on light, everything is not only muted, but it is skewed so that you only see part of a situation or part of an individual or part of whatever the case may be. Whereas when you find that balance between the light and the dark, then and only then are you able to actually move forward in a way that is truly magnificent. This is an opportunity for each of you to begin the process of finding that balance. Think about it. How many people are afraid of the night? How many people are afraid of the darkness? Why? Because you do not know what is there. You turn on a light in the darkness, and all of a sudden you can see what is there. But if you look, there is still darkness, and there is light. You have the best of both worlds. For you see, darkness has a point. Evolution does happen from chaos. Those of light are also correct. Evolution happens from following rules and being of light and love. So imagine this. If you are of darkness, you can move forward by 10 feet. If you are of light, you can move forward by 10 feet. If you are in balance, you can move forward by 50 feet. Do you understand? Do you see what I am talking about? This is your opportunity for something that is far greater than you can possibly imagine. This is something that is far greater than you can possibly know, because you have been so focused that it has to be these rules, or it has to be this situation or that situation. It cannot be fully manifested. you sit there and you ask, why am I going through these things? Why are people being mean to me? Why am I having these conflicts? Think about it. Darkness, you can evolve. In the light, you can evolve. So when you are going through periods of light and darkness, highs and lows, good and bads, all of these things, it is to remind you to move into that balance, that place within between the light and the darkness, so that you can access both, where you can increase your level of understanding, your level of awareness. This is your opportunity. Do you not understand this? This is your moment in time when you can step forward in such a way that it will open up everything for you. This is information you've been missing. You go to a spiritual teacher and they say, you have to follow these rules. You wish to become a healer and you're told, well, you have to follow these rules. And everyone has created their own set of rules that you must follow to partake of what they have. Have you ever stopped to think about that? Have you ever stopped to wonder why there has to be so many rules? The ego feeds this. The self-importance feeds this. Those who would say, open your heart. Those that would say, what does your heart say? These are the ones to listen to. I sat and watched for a long time. And you star seeds have done amazing things upon this world. And now with the vast majority of you awakening, so many of you seem lost, confused, and dazed. And that is why I am here now. To give you guidance, to give you information, to assist you to move forward in a more powerful way. To discover that balance between the light and the darkness opens up an entire world for you. It assists you in connecting more fully with the quantum state of your true beingness. So here's the deal. I hear the question. How do we do this? Step one is to let go of your fear. That is always step one. Let go of your fear. Step two, very simple. Connect with who you are. Step three is very simple as well. Be observant of those you are interacting with. See how they act. Do not become so enamored in what is said that you're not paying attention to how it is being said. Is it being said strictly from the heart? Is there ego behind it? Is there competition behind it? Is there an ulterior motive behind it? You see, this is a highly important. Trust me, you're not going to find the balance between light and dark in 30 minutes' time. For you also have to make a commitment to you. You have to be mindful each day. You have to remind yourself, look for the balance. Look for that middle path, that middle road. Look for the red road. You can even say, look for the yellow brick road, for all I care. You need to find the balance within. here is the deal. I can sit here and I can give you suggestions. I can give you information. That is why I am here. Every single person that listens to these transmissions receives an energy influx from me, as well as from the High Council of the GodStar. But at the end of the day, you are the one incarnated upon this world. So you are the one that has to do the work. You are the one that has to step up and make the choices. You are the one that has to step up and go, I am going to choose this today. So many times we ask ourselves, am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path? Am I interacting with the right people? Now, if you ask me these questions, my question back to you is very simple. What does your heart say? You see, this is your experience. You are the ascended masters of planet Earth. I realize this may be difficult for you to get your head around. You are the ascended masters of planet Earth. And there are many who think that it is appropriate to place rules and place stipulations on what you can and cannot do. For in truth, there are none. You choose, you decide your path, you decide your interactions, you decide how you are going to be. For myself, I have made my choice. I am going to come in through this one, a partnership created and born, shall we say. And I'm going to do everything I can to assist each one of you starseed upon this world. We are at the beginning of a long journey. So many of you think, oh, things are going to change in an instant tomorrow. They might. I wouldn't necessarily bet on that, but they might. Your best bet is to stay focused on the now moment of time. Do not become complacent in your choices. Do not become complacent in your dealings. Do not become complacent in your conversations. And by all means, do not become complacent by how you put yourself forward each day, in each moment of each day. You have to understand, by finding the balance within, by walking a balanced steps, one step in front of the other, step by step, unlayering each layer, just like unlayering an onion. You remove one layer, then you start working to uncover the next layer until you get to the heart of the situation. Only by being truly honest with yourself, only by understanding the reality that you are the ascended masters of Earth, the starseed. On this planet, the most revered and honored group of individuals. Because you are here doing all the things that you need to do without your full memory. Many of you are just waking up without that understanding that comes with time. Some of you have been awakening, but you lack the understanding that only comes with time. So focus on finding the balance. For this message is all about the balance between light and dark as you walk upon your path on planet Earth. I am Alsharon of the GodStar. Toshe kila protomotake yamata karatamato. Yanai labratomoteshe yamatakai torotomo.